Hi, I'm AngelaTheresaEgic, and talking is my gig, and I'll be your speaker. Here we go. I have a 12-week group, and I also can do one-day workshops. I can do an hour. What I want to talk about mostly is about what you manifest. Now, what you manifest is based on what you think, and it's really not what you think. It's more about what you feel. What do you really feel? And the things you have the strongest feelings for, positive or negative, will be what you create in your life. We all are a piece or a part of the God self. This is not religious by any means, as long as your mind is open to understand. So let me share my story a little bit of what we'll be teaching, and you can tune in here. Forgive me if I'm human and I fall behind. I'm going to be teaching you about Neville Goddard and my work in the creative artist spiritual training. I am reaching out mostly to the creative people. We're all creative. We can create a lucrative career doing what we love to do. And I know you must do what makes your heart sing. I have done many day jobs. What are you going to do for a real job? Well, this is a real job. I like doing this, helping you, talking to you, and I love to act, and I love to sing. So here we are. I never feel it's too late, though. Things will happen. And I have many stories to tell you about my clients, about myself, of how well this works. But a man by the name of Neville Goddard, who we'll talk about a lot, he started talking about this. And he was a Broadway actor, dancer. He started out, strangely enough, I feel like I have something in common with him, as an astrologist. Yeah, I'm not an astrologist per se, but I'm a psychic medium. I still am that. But we're going to focus a lot on what you can do, because everyone can do this, which is my 2 books, heading on 12 books, and my 12-week course if you'd like to take it. And so that's available. What they talk about in the secret film, I read all the secret books, and they're all great. And those people, many of them teach. And I've studied with quite a few of them, reading their books through the years, but I think I got the most from the Neville Goddard work, who was really on the ball about this, and he explains it, well, at least to me, he explains it in ways that are easy to understand, and I know that I'm really good at explaining this, though it sounds like I'm hesitating right now, but I'm not. So I want you to understand the things we're teaching today. Number 1, you're safe. You can imagine a white light from above coming from the power of the earth, universe, well, or universe is up there, space, and imagine that white light coming over the top of you, going all around your body, your cells, your organs, and surrounding you, and that is the bright white light of protection. And I call that the white light technique. A lot of people use it, and that's just for you who at this point feel a little nervous. I've had people in classes who feel nervous. We are not delving into anything that can hurt you. So today, I'm going to give you the basic one, imagination, which imagination creates. Now, the imagination isn't what really creates, it's the feeling that creates. You can imagine a million things. And you know, we must be blessed to know that it doesn't happen immediately, because if you think of a pink elephant, it may come. And a pink elephant would be very interesting, but you wouldn't want it marching down the middle of Main Street if you live in smaller houses, because it would probably crash. See, my imagination is very quick. Now, I have a very quick imagination. For those who feel like you can't imagine, what did I just say? I said, imagine a pink elephant. And you probably all thought, you know what a pink elephant is? Well, then you had to imagine it. If you think you're not imagining, you just did. Now, we're talking about jobs today, so let's go about that. I'm talking about being the creative person you are. Yeah, if you want to be a creative artist and you don't want to be a starving artist, because that no longer is true for us, we're going to change our imagination to say that we're a thriving artist or a rich artist, whatever works for you. It's the I am method. We all kind of know about it, but we're going to start with the I am. I am a Broadway star. It doesn't matter if you've done a Broadway show ever. You have to start with the belief, and it's not belief, it's knowing. Are you? Well, you say I am. And the minute you say I am, you are. And so you have to get into a state, and we'll talk a lot more about states, of knowing who you are. And you have to know this. So today I want you to start with the knowing. I'm going to call it the knowing. I know I am. But I used to draw myself, literally, on the back of the offering envelopes at church. This is telling you how the imagination starts and builds your life. And on the back of the envelopes, they had this kind of fancy little swiggly thing that to me always looked like the top of a stage curtain. So I would draw the sides in and put in the curtain and draw myself on the stage. And lo and behold, I will tell you now, and I'm a little old. I'm 50 years older than 7 years old. So when I was about 6 or 7, I'm drawing these stages. Here I am at 57, and I've been in probably 100 stage productions. That's where we are today. I know it, I see it, and I feel it. So I am is your lesson for today, your quickie lesson. Now, take my course, and we'll go into a lot more in depth in that. And what's our next topic? Know who you are. We're going to go from the I am and what to see and what you must see from your mind's eye, your imagination, that will manifest. Who was a great guy from Barbados, started out as a Broadway dancer of all things. He became a law of attraction master manifester. Every person, or spirit for that matter, represents what you are. So we are all God. I call it God self. Your God is your incredible imagination, and Jesus is our imagination in creation. Make sense? Let's talk about it. I have 2 books called Cast, Creative Artist Spiritual Training, that will help you, after our talk, utilize your imagination to create the sales and success you desire.